Welcome to How Do I Explain? I'm Alia Moore, and you're not. This is a show where the truth lives and opinions thrive, specifically mine. A show where I might not have the facts, but I have the mouth to prove it. Tonight's topic, late night talk shows, the greatest institution in television. Late night television has kept me inspired for as long as I can remember. From Jimmy Kimmel pulling pranks on little kids every Halloween, to Jimmy Fallon being mistaken for Jimmy Kimmel by normal people, to Stephen Colbert being mistaken as cancelable by CBS. I'm truly a student of late night television. What were you doing at the age of 9? Probably like most children, you were playing with toys and watching your favorite cartoons. So was I, except my favorite toy was a remote and my favorite cartoon was Saturday Night Live. For 50 years, SNL has lived on NBC, which brings us to look at this in further detail. Before there were shows of the late night format, we had shows like SNL, which are considered variety shows. In 1948, Toast of the Town was hosted on CBS by a little Irish lad named Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan is without a doubt the father of late night television. Toast of the Town became The Ed Sullivan Show and hosted performers like Elvis, the Beatles, the Jackson 5, you name it. Now, hold that thought. Over on NBC, in 1950, Broadway Open House debuted and was the prototype for late night. It introduced the format of a comedic monologue, guests, and live performances, but it was short-lived. Come 1954, NBC said, all right, we're not horsing around anymore, and they gave us the very first Tonight Show starring Steve Allen. This became the staple. The Tonight Show would get passed to Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, and now Jimmy Fallon. I mean, will she ever settle down? Now, remember how I told you to hold Ed Sullivan in your thoughts? Well, that's because in New York, there's the Ed Sullivan Theater, home to The Late Show, which started with David Letterman in 1993 and has been hosted by Stephen Colbert since 2015, but will end in 2026. As Stephen Colbert's only fan, I must say that I was devastated by this news over the summer. Paramount said it was financial, but people speculate that it was because of what he talked about in this political climate. But I know what this cancellation was really about. He's better looking than the other talk show hosts. I mean, seriously, over 2 million viewers a night. They're coming to see a talk show, not a freak show. Highest ratings as well? Rating him a 10. Paramount can say it was financial, but it's not that they couldn't afford the show. They couldn't afford his face. They tried to do the same with Jimmy Kimmel, but then they saw him without the makeup. So, to wrap this up, late night television is the greatest institution in television. It's always spoke truth to power and has turned headlines into punchlines. But before you speak truth to power, maybe dial it down. Your looks, I mean. Why do you think I'm the one behind this desk? Although, Jimmy Fallon will definitely stay on the air, and he should thank his haircut. And that was the explanation. Thank you for watching.